Overnight reports indicate that a Ukrainian strike has targeted a microelectronics production facility in the Russian city of Bryansk. While details are still emerging, the attack highlights an increasingly important dimension of the conflict. Rather than focusing exclusively on military bases or frontline positions, Ukrainian strikes are now reaching deeper into Russia's industrial infrastructure. Facilities involved in electronics manufacturing play a critical role in modern warfare. From drone components to communication systems, microelectronics form the backbone of contemporary military technology. And when such facilities become targets, the implications extend far beyond a single building. Targeting industrial facilities reflects a broader strategic approach. Modern warfare relies not only on weapons deployed on the battlefield, but also on the industrial capacity behind them. Factories producing electronics, engines, fuel, or ammunition all contribute to sustaining military operations. By striking such facilities, an adversary attempts to slow the production of critical equipment. Even temporary disruptions can force production delays or logistical adjustments. Over time, repeated strikes against industrial infrastructure can gradually affect the overall military supply chain. Bryansk is located in western Russia, not far from the Ukrainian border. Because of this proximity, the region has played an important logistical role throughout the war. Military supplies, transportation routes, and industrial facilities across the Bryansk region support operations along several sectors of the front line. Railways and highways connect the region with both central Russia and forward military districts. This geographic position makes Bryansk both strategically valuable and potentially vulnerable to long-range strike operations. Microelectronics factories produce components essential to modern military systems. These facilities manufacture microchips, circuit boards, sensors, and specialized electronic modules. Such components are used in guidance systems for missiles, communications equipment, radar systems, and increasingly in unmanned aerial vehicles. Even relatively small disruptions in electronics production can create bottlenecks across defense supply chains. Unlike conventional ammunition, advanced electronics often require specialized equipment and technical expertise to manufacture. This makes such facilities particularly valuable and therefore strategically significant targets. Over the past year, Ukraine has significantly expanded its long-range strike capabilities. Earlier in the war, most attacks focused on frontline targets such as ammunition depots, fuel storage sites, and troop concentrations. But as technology evolved, Ukrainian forces began targeting infrastructure deeper inside Russian territory. Long-range drones and precision strike systems now allow Ukrainian planners to reach facilities hundreds of kilometers away from the front line. These operations serve several strategic purposes. They disrupt logistics, they force defensive redeployments, and they introduce uncertainty into areas previously considered relatively secure. Strikes against industrial targets typically involve several stages. First, reconnaissance identifies key infrastructure nodes. Satellite imagery, drone surveillance, and open-source intelligence often help locate critical facilities. Next, planners identify vulnerabilities, such as radar coverage gaps or limited air defense protection. Long-range drones or precision weapons are then launched along routes designed to avoid defensive systems. In many cases, these weapons travel at low altitude to reduce radar detection. By the time defensive systems react, the strike platform may already be approaching the target. The reported strike on a microelectronics facility in Bryansk illustrates how the war is evolving into a deeper strategic contest. Targets are no longer limited to the front line. Instead, the conflict increasingly reaches into logistics networks, production facilities, and industrial infrastructure. Whether this particular strike causes significant disruption remains to be seen, but it clearly demonstrates the growing importance of long-range precision operations in modern warfare. And as both sides adapt their strategies, such operations may become an increasingly common feature of the conflict.